who is Miss Tesha Colston, and she is going to powerfully share with us. Turn on your camera. You should have the opportunity now to turn on your camera. Awesome, awesome. And so she's going to be talking about your voice is a weapon, transforming your world with your words. Miss Tesha Colston. So you have the floor. Thank you so much. You have to unmute so we can hear all the goodness.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much here. Sis, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and he did it with his voice. And his voice was so powerful that when he said, "Let there be light," all the scripture could record was that there was light. And when God made mankind, he made us in his image and he made us in his likeness. And that same power to transform your world with your voice resides in you and in your individual voice print. Now, do you remember the saying we used to recite when we were children as a snapback to our childhood friends for their unwelcome teasings, when we said, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me"? And somehow we believe that that phrase would cover us like an umbrella, protects one from the rain, as if reciting those words would be an armor against any of the pain. But when we think back to those days, we learned that it was a lie. We learned that negative and positive words have a direct effect on us and how we live out our lives. And I want to confirm for you today that the power of life and death, it lies in your voice. The power to tear down and the power to build up, sis, it lies in your voice. Your voice is a weapon, and it can be used to win the battlefield of your mind and transform your world. Go ahead and type it in the chat. My voice is a weapon. But some may not believe that words have power because, we throw sentences around and you can't see them and you can't touch them. So somebody might be saying, "Show me the science and then I will believe." Well, guess what? There's scientific proof that words have power in the physical realm. Dr. and scientist Masaru Emoto, he studied scientific evidence of how the molecular structure in water transforms when it is exposed to human words, thoughts, sounds, and intentions. And in his book, Hidden Messages in Water, Dr. Emoto demonstrates how water exposed to loving and compassionate human intention results in aesthetically pleasing physical molecular formations in water. While the water that's exposed to fear and harsh human intentions, it results in disconnected, disfigured, and unpleasant physical molecular formations. I want to ask you a question, sis. Did you know that the human body was made of 60% of water? And that the brain and the heart is made of 73% water? So if you're like me and you start putting two to two together, you're already wondering and thinking what the words that you have heard over the course of your life, what have they done to the watery parts of me? And science studies here have shown that what you speak directly correlates to the fruit that has been producing in your mindset and ultimately in your world. Now, some of you just got delivered because you didn't really understand the power of your spoken word. You didn't understand what was really going on when you were speaking those affirmations. You did not understand that the physical elements of this world are truly responding to your voice. You didn't understand when others speak to you, and when you speak to you, you are responding to those voices. This isn't a new age thing. It's not a religious thing. This was purposed by design. You have the power to transform in your voice, and it was given to you on purpose, for purpose, and with purpose. And my sister, you have permission to use your voice to transform your world and the worlds of those that are in your sphere of influence. Somebody type it in the chat. My voice is a weapon. Now, the challenge is, my bishop, he used to say, the mouth will say anything. So if you just let your mouth talk, honey, it's going to roll uncontrollably, and it will produce results that you didn't really want to have manifesting in your life. But the good news is that you have the power, not only in your voice, but you have the power through your mind to control what is being said out of your mouth. So you got to become skilled in how to use your mind and your voice to transform your world. So here's 3 simple things I just want you to remember. I want you to remember and to practice and to master. Speak on purpose, speak with purpose, and speak for purpose. Let me say it again. Speak on purpose, speak with purpose, and speak for a purpose. When I was growing up, folks used to say, child, watch your mouth. Now, you rarely hear people saying that anymore, these days, but I want to tell somebody, watch your mouth. Let me share you a recent story of mine. See, my husband and I, we recently moved from Seattle to Raleigh, North Carolina. We sold our home, all that, we decided we want to buy a house out here in good old state of North Carolina. Fast forward to this year, and this time is coming up to renew our lease. And I had heard a young man on a seminar that said, say, I refuse to renew. So I told my husband, I refuse to renew. We hadn't even started looking for a house. This was just a couple months ago. I wasn't even a couple months ago, about a month ago. And I started walking around saying, I refuse to renew. Y'all know the market is real crazy right now. But every time we were not accepted for an offer, I would say, I don't care. I refuse to renew. I refuse to sign another lease. But after the 5th one, I'm going to tell you, that was not accepted. And the time came to sign a new lease. I started to think, well, maybe it's not our season. Maybe, I had it all wrong or something. And I heard that still quiet voice within me say, continue to speak. So I continued to speak. I refuse to renew. And just that saying it alone and having that mindset not only pushed me, but it pushed everyone else in my household to be aggressive. And we became aggressive with our offering. I mean, we had at one point, we had 4 offers in at a time. And on that day, when you know it, one of those offers got accepted. And then I was praying, oh, please, God, please let it appraise for the amount that we offered, because, we had to offer over in this market. You got to offer over. But it wasn't even over as much as the other offers were. This one was just a little bit over. And I heard a voice say inside of me, you are praying and saying the wrong thing. You need to be asking for more. Appraise for more. It's going to appraise for more. So guess what I did, and guess what happened? It appraised for over what we offered, and next week we'll be closing on that property. So here's what I want you to do from now on. I want you to begin to make a conscious effort to watch your mouth. Faith comes by hearing. So they used to say, let your ears hear your mouth say what you want to produce in your life and for your life, because you have the power in your voice to transform your world. Morihei Ueshiba said, your voice is a very powerful weapon. And when you are in tune with the cosmic breath of heaven and earth, your voice produces true sounds, unified body, unified mind and speech, and real techniques will emerge. Hi, I'm Tesha D. Colston, speaker, Christian author, and coach. I am passionate about empowering women to break the cycle of poverty, AKA the poverty trap, one woman at a time. And you can connect with me on social media by just doing a search for Tesha D. Colston. But sis, just remember, practice and master. Speak on purpose, speak with purpose, and speak for a purpose. Child, watch your mouth.
Amazing. Wow. Okay, you can see me, but okay, there I am. Amazing, Tesha. Amazing. I'm telling you, you're right about it. People don't understand the power of your words. My goodness, that was so amazing to hear about your personal testimony about the power of your words. Listen, we are in the same boat because I say it is because I said so. Things happen because I said so. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So powerful. Now I know, wait a minute. And you talked about that water? Man, when you talked about that water, we don't even understand. If it's doing it to the water in the ocean, what do you think it's doing inside of you? Woo-wee, that was powerful. Make sure you give her some hand claps, celebration in the chat. That was amazing. Listen, we can't even say it enough. You have a powerful saying, you have a powerful talk about it. I do, Dr. Cheryl do, Les Brown. We can't say it enough. The power of our words, so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.